If ever there is a perfect time to live in the Tennessee Valley, the springtime might just be it. No doubt many of you are outside now enjoying your patios and your decks, or wishing that you had a revamped one to enjoy this beautiful weather. So lucky for you, Jamie Brenneman is on the show with us this morning. He, of course, has Chattanooga Exteriors. Everything you would want for the exterior of your home, he can provide. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
We could talk windows and doors. We could talk siding, but you wanted to talk a little bit about decking this morning, because just when you think Trex decking can't get any better, it gets better.
It does, it does. So this new product that they've just launched has UV cool technology in it. So the big knock that's always been on composite decking is everybody tells me, well, it gets hot. Everything really gets hot when it's out in 100-degree heat.
Yeah.
You know, but this is actually cooler than your normal composite decking, whether it's Trex or any of the other competitors. This has a cool deck technology in it that keeps it cooler. And I actually set it out, and you can, over the weekend, and sitting there, and I said, okay, let me put my feet on it, let me put my hands on it, and you can tell a difference in the two.
Something I think that is so great about you at Chattanooga Exteriors is that you deal specifically with remodels.
Yes.
So that customers who already have a house aren't going to have to wait in line behind a new build customer.
Correct. Yeah, we pride ourselves on a great experience for the homeowner. We understand all the details that go into it. We pull the permit, we get the inspections, we do the dumpster, we order the material, we provide the labor. So we do everything from you from start to finish, and we give you that good customer experience that in our industry, a lot of customer experience is kind of the last thing that is thought of. It's like, hey, we did the job for you, and we don't really care about how it went. We pride ourselves on giving you the utmost best experience you can get.
As well you should, because once you have something done to your home, it's like painting the Golden Gate Bridge. Remember that little story about how the minute you got it painted, you had to start all over again and paint it again? So once you get your new deck put on or redone, then you realize the windows need to be upgraded. And if they didn't have that good experience, they wouldn't come back to you.
Correct. And that's, I mean, 50% of our business is repeat customers. And so, and then, you know, 50% sees us on shows like this and calls us, and then they become lifelong customers.
You know, you cannot be all things to all people, so I know you have a team of folks who go out to do the work. All of them are trained and ready to hit the ground running. How much of the conversation with customers becomes a little bit of design help? I mean, if you're struggling between these two grays, for example, guiding them to that.
Yeah, and that's a good thing that we can help you with, is we can show you projects that we've done and show you, like, hey, here's these 3 decks that have these colors on them. Here's a couple more decks that have these. And then we have a showroom that you can come in and see all the colors up. And so we can even take you to some projects that have been done and let you look at those. But we help people kind of design and walk them through to ease some of that anxiety, because there's a lot of anxiety when it comes to saying, hey, I'm about to spend a lot of money on this deck. I hope I don't get it wrong.
Right.
Let me show you, here's people that have got it right, and here's what good looks like. And then we'll lead you on that way.
So let's talk a little bit about the investment, because part of what you're paying for with Trex, we'll keep talking about the decks for a minute, is the longevity of the material. How long will this last?
So it's 50 years. So
what?
I mean, so it's 50-year warranty. I mean, it's going to be here when we're gone.
Right.
Yeah. So I mean, it's really, you do it and forget about it. I mean, you can hose it off. Mop it. I've seen people do all kind of things, car wash brush, but I mean, literally, it's not that staining, and the splinters. I mean, it's all put down with hidden fasteners, so there's no more nails or anything that's popping up. You don't have to worry about your kids running across it and getting splinters. So it's really, I mean, it's the best thing that is out there.
What about on the Windows side of things? You know, for a while there in the COVID days, that was a hot commodity. Windows were like eggs. You know, you just couldn't get them. That's not the case anymore.
No. Decking, we can have this in 2 to 3 weeks.
And Windows too?
Windows, are easier to get. Some Some are still hard to get depending on the shapes and sizes. When you deal with funky shapes on windows or some different colors that are harder to get, those take a little bit longer to get. But the lead time on all this stuff is down drastically from COVID.
I want to give you time to talk about two things. One is the spring special you're running.
Yes. Yeah, so $750 off siding or decking, or 12 months, no interest, no payments. So basically it's free money as long as you pay it off in those 12 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
The other thing is that while you obviously want to go to the customer's house, sometimes they want to come to you first. You've got this beautiful showroom, and people can really see using your software how things would look.
Oh yeah. So we have our showroom at 179 Ham Road. It's right here on the North Shore. You can come in there. We suggest that you make an appointment, but we do take walk-ins. But call us 805-3800, schedule that appointment. You can come in and you can see everything. We can actually put your home up on the big screen and do some renderings for you, and just show you what everything's going to look like.
They just bring a picture of it on their phone and you plug it in that way, or how do you look it up on Google?
There's several different ways. The best way for us is to go out to their home and take pictures of their home, and then they can come in there. So if we know that, hey, this is what you want to do, we can kind of walk through that over the phone. We can do kind of the preliminary work for them up front and go out and take pictures of their home, and then they can come into the showroom and we can really show them everything that we can do for them.
Everything in life should have a 50-year guarantee.
Yeah.
Too bad it doesn't.
Too bad it doesn't.
But you can get this from him at Chattanooga Exteriors. It's Jamie Brenneman. 179 Ham Road is the address for the showroom. If you go to ChattanoogaExteriors.com, you can see more. But to make that appointment, give them a call, 805-3800. Thanks.
Thank you.